Hello and welcome to the amazing tutorial, the Wilco Airbus A330 200. Today I'll take you through a couple of steps in Flight Simulator for the Wilco Airbus A330 and the VATSIM network. The lens I'm using is the Wilco Airbus Series Evolution 2. Real Environment Extreme and Ground Services Extreme, but I am not using them in this current video. So here you can see the we're in a kind of cold and dark setup, although I have done a couple of things before the video. Just turn the batteries on and turning all fuel pumps on. Even in real life, you then need to turn one fuel pump on for the use of the APU or auxiliary power unit. Normally in real life you would use the GPU, ground power unit, but for Flight Simulator and for ease, I'll just turn the APU on. So first you click probe / window heat on, then APU master switch on, APU start on, and you can turn your nav lights on. And wait for that to become available. And now you turn the APU lead on. So the flight deck has come alive. I'm sorry. Lower the sound. There we go. So the flight deck has come alive. This is the primary flight display, which basically tells us everything we need to know about the plane's position. These two displays tell us everything we need to know about the plane's position, speed, altitude, where it is in the world. This is the TCAS. There's the TCAS. And the same on this side. This also tells us the autopilot and what parts of the autopilot are on, and whether they're in optimum or controlled. Now I'll be connecting to VATSIM. This is the control panel for VATSIM. This is where you put your call sign. I'm going to put that ME202 or my Gecko 202. You can go to settings and go to aircraft. Basic, and check that that's your default call sign. And make sure that observer or stealth are unchecked, or else you will not be able to fly. You go to network, go to VATSIM, and you can put ME202 here. And the rest of these don't matter. Go into peer-to-peer and make sure peer-to-peer is disabled unless you want someone spawning on your aircraft. Also go to general and weather and make sure this is checked, because VATSIM has a bug. The higher you climb, the hotter it gets, and that will make you stall pretty fast. This glitch appears, I think, above about flight level 240. So you can close that, and we can connect to VATSIM. You hear that little ding dong, and that means you've connected to VATSIM. Next thing to do is to file a flight plan. This is my flight plan. call sign, name. Right now I'm doing a flight from Gatwick to Beirut, Echo Golf Kilo Kilo to Oscar Lima Bravo Alpha. I've already made this flight plan. I'm going to oh, actually, never mind, I just realised I'm in Heathrow, so I can't use that flight plan. So what you want to do is first, I'll have to do a new flight plan. First thing you have to do is select the aircraft. I'm using the Airbus A330-200, so you just put the A332. Use the plane and then that specific plane type, such as the Boeing 777 is also split up into 100, 200 and 300 and 300ER. Persons on board, that's purely for roleplay. You don't need to fill in departure, EGLL, Heathrow, destination, Alba or Beirut. Cruising altitude is flight level 410, and this is where you need some external programs. There are some web browser based ones such as RFinder, and there are some payware ones which I have. The best one to use I think is FS Commander. Now you just have to wait for FS Commander to load. Just takes a while. And this is what comes up when you load. When it loads. If you don't have FS Commander, you can ignore this part.